Bonjour, bonjour, mademoiselles, madames, and messieurs. We're going to France today, and we're going to make the most awesome casserole. Chicken cordon bleu. Now for this, you need 1 full cup of sour cream. We're going to dump it in this bowl here. And can I just say, this casserole is le bomb diggity. Makes you want to say incredible. So I'm going to add a can of cream of chicken soup. We're going to give it a little mix-a-do up there. And then, it's kind of thick, so, which is fine at this point. But we're going to add a half a cup of milk. And this, once you stir this in, it makes it all loosey-goosey. Or as the French say, loosey-goosey. So, we'll get that all mixed together. And then I have deboned already 1 whole rotisserie chicken. Why rotisserie chickens? Because they're awesome and it's easy. And my motto, cooking is freaking easy. Once I get this all mixed up, I'm going to start adding the chicken, the ham, and the Swiss cheese. So for this recipe, I got a half a pound of Boar's Head Black Forest ham. And I had them shave it. That's super important. I can't stress it enough. Go to the deli, ask them to shave it. You can use regular ham if you want. You can use sliced lunch meat ham, Canadian bacon. It all works. But if you want to say incredible, you really need the soft ham. It's so soft and tender because it's shaved so thinly. And all I'm doing here is breaking it apart, that it melts in your mouth. It is one of the key ingredients to this dish. So after I tear all this up, I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Booyah. Then we're going to add some of the chicken that I deboned earlier. Rotisserie chickens. Moment of silence for rotisserie chickens. Am I right? Oh my gosh, that's so good. It's soft, it's tender, it's perfectly cooked. Nothing beats a rotisserie chicken. Now, if you don't want to do that, you can always cook your own chicken, but why? Why? I don't even know. So, once I get all this added up, I'm also going to add my cheese. Or as the French say, fromage, le cheese. But first, I'm going to get back to that ham, and I'm mixing it as I go. Why? That's for even distribution. You don't want a big pocket of sauce and nothing in it. So just always, after you add something, stir it up. Get it going. Now myself, I love to use things that are too small. So, I don't know what I was thinking. Now I'm getting out the big guns here. Big old spatula. And look how much better of a job it's doing. You live, you learn. So I'm going to mix this up good again so that everything gets evenly distributed throughout this casserole. Now I'm going to add my cheese. That's 1.5 cups of grated Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese, another key ingredient. Must have. Otherwise, it is not French or Francais. It is not. And that's what we're after. We are after delectable French cuisine. There's the last of that half a pound of shaved ham. So I'm going to add this all together again and mix it well. Oh, and can I just tell you, this turned out so good. And the next day I had it for lunch, and it was still so good. Oh my gosh. I can't even express it enough. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but later on this year, probably right before fall, I'm going to be publishing cookbook number 4, and it's all going to be casseroles. Who doesn't love casseroles? So here I am grating up some more Swiss cheese, and I'm going to grate up another half a cup. Now you can buy pre-grated cheese if you like, but nothing beats the real thing. You know what I mean? So I got a block of I got a block of Swiss cheese, and look, how did I know that was the perfect amount of the half a cup? I don't know. I just had that skill. Another shameless plug for my website, jimmydix.com. Check it out. Also, while we're shamelessly plugging, please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to the website. So I sprayed nonstick spray into my baking dish here, and we're going to add our entire mixture of chicken cordon bleu. That's right, that's how they say it, cordon bleu. You probably thought I misspelled blue, didn't you? Once we get it all in there, we're going to pat it all out smooth like, and then we're going to go to some toppings. And these toppings also are key and really help make this just the most delectable thing you ever wanted to put in your face. I'm here to tell you. First things first, we're going to add that half a cup of Swiss cheese, and we're going to just try and do it as even as possible. But then what? What shall we do after this? Isn't that pretty? Already? We're going to add the pied resistance. And what is that? It's breadcrumbs. Not any breadcrumbs. Panko, Japanese breadcrumbs. They're just crunchier. And you're like, Jimmy Dick, you're adding Japanese to a French dish? I'm just adding breadcrumbs. Chillax. It's still very authentic tasting. And we're going to lightly sprinkle this on, not too thick, just enough to give it a nice little dusting or cover. Because we're not breading it, we're just putting on a topping. Now, this is Italian, but Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese mixes with the Swiss, and the Parmesan has a nutty consistency that's so good. Plus, as it melts, the oils inside that Parmesan really help those panko breadcrumbs crisp up even more. So yeah, to our French dish, we have Japanese and we also have Italian. Just hints. Overall, it's very Francais, French. Next, we're going to sprinkle ever so lightly. Oh no, I almost forgot this. What says French more than butter? This is 3 tablespoons of melted butter. That's also an essential part for getting those breadcrumbs to crisp up nicely. And it also adds good flavor. Yeah. What says French more than butter? I can't think of anything. You ever had a croissant? You just ate about 10 pounds of butter. Next, and finally, we're going to lightly sprinkle some black pepper on the top. Just, you can see, a scant amount. Very scant. And again, with a little bit, even less, salt. That's the tiniest of pinches. And then we're going to throw it in the oven at 350 for 35 minutes. And what happens? Magic. Look at this. Oh my gosh. I'm here to tell you, this is delicious. I can't wait to hear comments if you make this. If you do, please leave a comment. Tell me how much you love it. Let's dish it up. Now for me, I like to have some egg noodles on the bottom. So I boiled up some egg noodles, buttered them a little bit, and then I'm going to put some of this chicken cordon bleu on top of my noodles. And I can tell you right now, the pairing was perfect. I love it. Perfect. And it was a hot day today, but who cares? This was so good. And this will feed a large family, by the way. And if you don't have a large family, it saves very well. You can even freeze it. Oh my gosh. But luckily for me, I have an appetite and don't mind eating it for several days. Hey, trust the fat guy in the apron. That's all I'm saying. We know a thing or two. Next, my wife doesn't do a lot of carbs, which explains why I'm larger than she is. So, she likes hers au naturel, without noodles. So here we go. Look at that. I present to you chicken cordon bleu. So good. Here's the remains. Hey guys, I hope you like this. It's so good. Please try it and tell me you did.